All right, we have Dalton Hengst out of York County running for McDonogh down in Maryland, and Sam Affolder running for Carlisle. So it looked to me like it was pre-planned. You know, Dalton, you ran really fast last week. Yeah. Sam, you probably knew you could run about this fast. You were just waiting for a chance to do it. So is this something you guys talked about ahead of time?
I mean, I know Dalton, I think last week he texted me, he said, asking if entries were still open for this meet and what exactly I was running. So I told him the mile and said he would talk to his coach, and the plan from there on out.
Yeah, I feel like Sam and I are pretty, although he's younger, we're pretty similar runners, and our times have always been within kind of a second of each other races, in big races. So we really trusted each other, and yeah, the plan was to go 61, and then 61, 62, and then hopefully 204 through the half, which we hit right on, and then just bring it as fast as we could for 600 left. But yeah, it's just a trust relationship, and it worked out well today.
And it looked like you guys also had a plan about trading off the lead. Was that something you talked about beforehand?
Yeah, I knew that since I would probably be the weaker running coming into this, that I'd definitely want to take the first leg of it and then make him the year older upperclassman carry the rest of it. And then with that, like, on the home stretch with the quarter to go, someone from the crowd had made a really smart comment of, "Okay, Sam, now you need to take the load off for Dalton a little bit." So that was pretty good, unauthorized sort of coaching. So I think it definitely worked out with 400 to go, because Dalton, he had to lead for 800 to go, so that's definitely hard on a body.
Sure.
Yeah, it's definitely easier kind of sitting on somebody. So that first lap felt pretty easy, and then once I got to the lead, it kind of felt like it was the beginning of a race. So I just wanted to do my part and then take it through that next 2 laps, and then it was a pace race today, you know, but at the same time we're still racing. He's the biggest competitor I know in the track, and I'm sure he thinks the same way as me. So we weren't gonna try to finish together. We were gonna race it out, and that also helped with running fast time today.
Sure. And Dalton, I know this is just one other race in a busy schedule you have. You're talking about going down to Cuba next week. Does this fit really well into the plan with what you're trying to do the rest of the year?
Yeah, it does. I mean, this race was not ideal weather. You know, it's a little drizzly even, but it's pretty cool. So weather was fine. I mean, not too much wind, but definitely kind of wanted to set up a race where I could run a fast time and get in the 406, 407 range, so I could punch my ticket to Dream Mile at the end of the season. But yeah, I feel like this year I've raced less than I did last year, so I definitely have a little more into my legs than I did at this point last year. But yeah, I'm going out to Cuba in 2 weeks, something like that, and that'll be a good trip, just about the experience. But yeah, it'll be good.
And Sam, now you're in PIAA. You're taking over the state lead by about 4 seconds. How's that feel?
That sets me on the curve for the state meet, and so it'll keep people guessing where I'll be going, if I'll stick to the 2 mile, the mile, or the 800, or try and go for the team sweep events. But I think that's definitely the plan today, is not just qualify for the big end of season races, but definitely keep people guessing of what we're going to be doing at the state meet.
All right, congratulations guys.
Great
job.